Life can sometimes feel like it revolves around relationships. Who are you dating? When are you getting married? Will you have kids? Biologically speaking, this makes sense. Living things need to reproduce in order for a species to survive, even if that means doing it yourself. Ew. But we're not only obsessed with our relationships, we're obsessed with celebrities. That obsession is manifested through the high view count couples videos often produce.
He took it and made a gold ring out of it as a reminder on my finger that we're in love.
What's more upsetting is when they break up. Over time though, life goes on and like the couple, we too move on. But there's one relationship people still can't seem to get over. Welcome to Psych IRL, my name is Donna. Jesse and Jeana, they're what I consider to be the first OG, or one of the first OG YouTuber vloggers. They've been in a relationship for 10 years and they vlogged 5 or 6 years of that daily. Now, unfortunately, in 2016, they had a very public breakup. It's 2020 right now, so it's actually been a while. Unlike other fans of other YouTuber relationships who have broken up and they've seemed to move on, the Dope Fresh Nation, Prank vs. Prank Army, or BFvsGF Army, it seems like they have a hard time moving on from Jesse and Jeana's relationship.
Since we made the breakup video a very long time ago, we haven't stopped seeing these kinds of comments from you guys on every single platform.
Actually, let's look at some of the current content they have, and let's look at the feedback that their fans have. This one is the body paint challenge. This girl thinks her personality trait is being naked. Sorry, but Jeana is still better than that yoga show off. Jeana didn't have to be naked for everyone to like her. Homie, you need to go back to Philly. This whole Cali hippie thing getting out of hand, dog. My man thinks he's in his teens again. Both of them are narcissists and want attention for their bodies. LMAO. This relationship won't last much longer. Well, that was pointless. Both your time and mine. So I know there's your typical hate comments that you kind of are expected to see if you're a public figure. You know, your typical hate comments which are like, you were fat, or you're stupid, or this video sucks. But these are very specific. These types of comments are too specific to be just trolls or haters. They seem like fans that are genuinely upset or criticizing this type of content or his lifestyle. And for me, yeah, sure, it's a little bit awkward, and honestly, I would have just clicked away. But to leave comments like that, I don't know. Today, we're gonna explore why fans may have a hard time moving on from Jesse and Jeana's relationship. Fans being upset and disappointed in a celebrity's relationship ending is a natural development, but over time, viewers start the process of acceptance. Judging from the responses on current uploads by Jesse or Jeana, but mostly Jesse, let's be real, that process seems slow to approach. When we look at another couple for contrast, we see a differing reaction from the audience.
We've been kind of distant because we've just been so busy, period. Yeah. As much as I hate to admit it, I was feeling that on my side too, but I just don't have the balls to kind of pull the trigger on that and be like, hey, we should take a little bit of a break.
We already felt like we were kind of living like separate lives, which sucked, but neither of us were coming to terms with it. And so I admit it,
You did what?
I decided that we should break up.
In 2018, David Dobrik and Liza Koshy had the biggest breakup video, amassing over 50 million views. When announced, the comments were expected. Love isn't real, I wish this was clickbait, and so forth. 1 year later, their fans seem to have moved on. Unlike Jesse, who receives hate when seen on camera with a potential romantic partner, fans of David and Liza don't seem to mind. David Dobrik's followers even wish he and his assistant would start a relationship.
Do you think David and Natalie are dating?
No, but I want them to. I'm for the relationship, 110%.
So what exactly is the difference here?
We've been dating 9 months.
The difference may come down to how Jesse and Jeana's parasocial relationship was built with their audience. First and foremost, a parasocial relationship is used by media researchers to describe the relationship between a media user and media figure. A key element to such relationships is that they're one-sided, being that the viewer is aware of the media figure while the media figure is unaware of the individual viewer. For the viewer, this one-sided exchange mirrors a real-life relationship. The media figure can feel like a friend or that they're actually hanging out with a person when watching them. This may sound like a strange occurrence, but it's a totally normal phenomenon that's been studied since the 50s with television and radio. Similar to the fact that we feel varying levels of closeness to all our real-life friendships, we can often feel varying levels of closeness to the media figures we watch. In order to examine why Jesse and Jeana's fans seem to have a hard time getting over their breakup, we have to examine the foundation of their parasocial relationship. The most evident factor in strengthening the illusory bond between media figures and media consumers is time. Just as real friendships take time to build, parasocial relationships do as well. Jesse and Jeana have been uploading content for about 10 years.
It's just crazy to us because we started doing videos in 2007, and we didn't do it because we wanted to get big on YouTube. We just did it because we enjoyed making videos. Well, not even that. We just did it because I had her eat cinnamon, and that went on the internet and went viral. Like, it was like an accident. We're like, whoa, what the heck?
Now, the bond isn't just strengthened by time. Typical friendships can be built upon a shared interest. You both like video games, you like the same music, or you hate the same teacher. In the case of Jesse and Jeana, their subscriber base grew because people wanted to see them interact as a couple. The channel started off as prank versus prank, where a boyfriend and girlfriend were stuck in a constant prank war that lasted years.
You're cleaning all of this up.
What made it more intriguing was it became like a series. The audience was divided into Team Jesse and Team Jeana. You had to subscribe in order to see if they got each other back. They even had repeated elements in their pranks that gave the oldest subscribers an in on the joke. From the audience perspective, boyfriend and girlfriend pranks became their identity, what they subscribed for. Going back to other couples who have broken up, we don't see this identity in them, which again makes it easier to move on. So when two people break up, they can still make their typical content just individually. When again, we look at David and Liza Koshy's breakup, for example, their content right now is still the type of content their subscriber base subscribed for. They may not be in each other's videos, but it's still the same type of content. Now that's totally a different case for Jesse and Jeana. Their subscriber base came to see that couple interaction, and with the end of that relationship, that kind of disappeared. Individually, they no longer make daily vlogs. Jeana sometimes makes stuff in Philly, but not every day, and Jesse definitely doesn't make stuff in Philly. All of that disappeared. That whole identity of boyfriend, girlfriend pranking each other in Philly disappeared. We see the same response with another OG couple who have the same or similar identity. When we look at Charles Trippy and Ali Speed, they too were one of the first OG YouTuber couples that vlogged their life daily. They even hung out with Jesse and Jeana in some of the vlogs. When that relationship unfortunately ended and Charles remarried again, we see the same response in his remarrying video. Now, I will say that for the audience, it was kind of weird that Charles Trippy remarried a woman with the same name as his ex. But you know, people get remarried. It's a normal thing. But because they had that identity of this couple interacting with each other, and now that identity was changed, it was no longer the couple, it was replaced with a different person. So there was criticism that is very similar to Jesse and Jeana, what they're receiving right now. Now, I would say that the difference is because Charles uploads every single day, his audience is used to it by now. When the couple started their vlog channel BFvsGF, several new elements strengthened the parasocial relationship between media figures and media consumers further. The first is frequency. Those vlogs were daily. More exposure to a media figure increases the perceived bond from the media consumer. The second is disclosing more personal information. Not only were they pranking each other, but they were sharing intimate moments daily.
I know I don't ever talk about my mom's in the vlog. I want when I say moms, I mean mom, one mom. But maybe one day I will, but I don't think I'm ready to tell you guys. It's kind of a thing.
They were this couple from Philly who went on Wawa runs.
Wawa runs, son.
They had this door in their house that they never allowed us to see inside. They had 2 cats. Sometimes they would climb statues. We met their friends, and overall, we just wanted to see a slice of life. So when the breakup happened, all that disappeared with it. Though it isn't the viewer's breakup, years of dedication to media figures can make it certainly feel like their breakup. The same distress was seen in students during the last episode of the TV show Friends, a sitcom that lasted for 10 years. We don't just miss the people, we miss everything that comes with it. And there's more evidence of the fans not missing just the people, but everything that comes around with it is seen when we study the responses of Jesse's current uploads versus Jeana's current uploads. So there is this layer of the subscribers subscribing because they want to see the couple interact, but also there's this other layer. Jesse and Jeana were a couple from Philly, and while most vloggers were vloggers from LA or New York, I think Jesse and Jeana did a really good job showcasing Philadelphia. Jesse almost doesn't have that in his vlogs. After the breakup, he moved to LA, and you see in the comments that the comments are always like criticizing his look. Oh my gosh, you look like a California hippie. His lifestyle seems to have changed according to the audience. For Jeana's content, you see that she's still in Philly and people are complimenting and supporting her. They like when she collabs with old friends. People are very nostalgic, it seems. And so even though that couple identity isn't there anymore, Jeana seems to be keeping that Philadelphia piece in her vlogs. And that's why it seems like you see some viewer support. What attracted an audience to Jesse and Jeana's channel would also lead to their downfall. The strength of their parasocial relationship was built upon time, common interest, and personal moments. All of this daily would turn their relationship into a brand, skewing their reality, their relationship.
Jeana and I are going to take a break from vlogging. We're going to take a break from each other. I'm gonna move to New York City. Jeana's gonna stay here, and we're gonna just take some time off.
What ultimately happened, and I think what caused the breakup, was when Jesse's mother passed away. It was not long after that we broke up, and it was very sad for both of us, and obviously extremely devastating for Jesse. He kind of went through a mental and emotional state of mind where he just wanted to let go of everything. Aside from that, a lot of what was wrong in our relationship was only related to the vlogs.
We're really stressed out. We're beginning to get really mad at each other lately for the stupidest little things.
I think we just need a break from each other, really. So
yeah.
I'm gonna actually go out to LA next week.
No, we knew like the vlogs were f***ing us up.
And I was putting daily vlogs on YouTube for like 6 years with me and my girlfriend every day. All right, guys, on our way to Philly. Go check out the dopest band in the city right now. I mean, it was awesome. It was great in the beginning. Then it slowly, it just kind of like polluted our relationship and kind of made it toxic.
Come on, don't ruin this.
I'm not, man.
Everybody had an opinion.
And you start losing focus on like, what am I doing? Am I doing this because I love her? Am I doing this for the video?
A 10-year relationship coming to an end, that was the most devastating part to me because we shared such a great bond together, and it coming to an end was the hardest part.
I mean, I would never change the 10 years I spent with her for anything in the planet. We're still really good friends and we still care about each other gratefully.
And I love Jesse so much. I really do. And I always will.
I always love you forever.
Though I will say that I did not watch the vlogs daily, I did watch a lot of it. And so if you are a super fan and you think that I don't understand the perspective of where this criticism is coming from, feel free to let me know your perspective. I would love to know why this hate is here or this criticism is here. That's the end of the video. If you are a BFvsGF fan or a former fan, whatever you want, let me know what you think. I will see you guys next time. Stay psyched.